Hi YouTube, Clandestine Pipe here again. Smoking the same bowl that you may have seen in the other video I put up today. But as I was sitting here finishing it, I thought about an interesting discussion topic that came up the last time I was hanging out with the guys that I'm going to go have a Bible study and pipe smoke with tonight. It has to do with a book I read at the suggestion of Pipe Pastor. I was solicited. I asked him if he had a good book on George Washington, because I felt I knew almost nothing or next to nothing about his personal history. George Washington's, that is. And sure enough, I was right. And he suggested Ellis's His Excellency George Washington, which I would highly recommend, coincidentally. I mean, it's great, short, punchy, huge focus on kind of his personality, and not just his actions, but how he interacted. And it's not, 9 million page ball by ball on his life. I think it assumes that he assumes you've got some of that information already. It's terrific. But it did get me thinking, which presidents? I mean, the position of the President of the United States is such an prestigious position. I mean, you don't get there without some desire for power. And it don't hurt to be fairly good looking, whatever age you're at, right? But so I generally assume politicians and people who are intrigued by power to be more cigar smokers. Based on Laughter 1099's video on the topic of the characteristics of pipe cigar versus cigarette. But which of our presidents would have been pipe smokers, and which ones cigar smokers, which ones cigarette smokers? Or I see the early founding fathers spending more of their time on snuff. Maybe some clay pipes. Like Ulysses S. Grant seems more like a cigar type of fellow to me. Or maybe cigarettes when he's drinking. So cigarettes all the time. Obviously, our current president being one of the first to have publicly known tobacco habits, at least since I've been aware of things. And I think he's Marlboro Reds. It's all rumor. But I could see Lincoln as a pipe smoker. A corncob pipe with the hat. Always with the hat. I would like to have had a pipe with, I know he's not a president, but Ben Franklin Isaacson, I think was the guy's name, who wrote just a stellar biography. He's kind of pushing that you might like Ben more than not, because he got the sense he really liked him, which is fine. Whatever the case, a very anomaly-ridden, interesting fellow, and I would like to smoke with him. And he seems like he would have been quite a pipe smoker. Anyway, who else? Let me know. What other great American historical figures would be on which implements of tobacco enjoyment? And if you really want to answer the bonus question, what were they drinking? What were they drinking? Well, that should be it for tonight. I hope the smoke continually satisfies.